Hey everybody, I'm Will.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title!
Guys, that was my nipple. Guys, we're back. It's Marvel on Disney Plus. What if? What if, dude?
What if?
What if?
What if?
This is episode 8. What if Ultron won?
Thank God. Thank God we're getting this. I'm so excited.
I hope Ultron keeps his mask down. I don't really want to see Vision's face.
No, he's gonna have Vision's body, because that's how he would win. Is actually successfully putting the body together and uploading himself to it.
A hybrid.
Sounds
of Ultron.
lit.
Adam, what happened last time? Well, I'll tell you, Adam.
Oh wow.
Thor was party king on Midgard, came down, started partying it up. The party atmosphere spread all over Midgard. It was getting out of hand. Captain Marvel had to try to step in and stop stuff, but then they just resorted to his mother to stopping him, and maybe he learned a lesson. I don't know. But at the very end, Adam, what happened? Well, Adam, Ultron came out of a portal.
Just the deeper Adams.
And we were left on a cliffhanger.
But not today!
But not today.
Not today! So guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below about what you thought of today's episode of What If. If you want to see some of our shows that we can advance on Patreon, we got Vinland, Jujutsu Kaisen, which is back, Star Wars Visions, which you'll probably be seeing the day before this, and Full Metal Alchemist, and A Silent Voices is up there as well. Boom.
And it's not a market substitute. You gotta go on Disney Plus first. Watch What If over there first. Come back to YouTube and watch your boys' reaction. Alright? We're gonna punch it.
But what if there's a world in which the fans are working title?
I love that.
And in reality, we're watching you. So I guess you have to punch it. See you in the video.
I wish people knew how stupid we were behind the scenes.
Well, today I'm just Samuel's non-working title, so bring it.
Time.
Damn.
Space.
I don't know any of these
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't even been looking. Shoot.
Yeah,
saw
our guy's
Jamie
not in
Renner.
there. Ultron's somebody else.
pain.
Ponder the question.
What if? What if, bro? What the frickin' if?
Frickin' frack.
We've seen this before. A universe in the final days of destruction. This one breaks my heart.
Oh, so like he won one.
Oh my gosh.
90 seconds. Start the clock.
He's got a robot arm.
Oh, I love that. He doesn't even have to do it. Oh.
Yeah.
Woo. I'm surprised they made it.
It's really good.
I can't believe they made it this far.
Same. These two characters, yeah.
Nice. Come on. Whoa. Okay.
I know what that is!
Oh.
Oh.
It's an invisibility cloak! It looks like Aquaman.
Yeah. DC one. The original concept.
30 seconds until their signals reconnected.
Damn. She's quick.
All clear down below. 18 seconds, Clint. Clint?
Well, there goes his arm. Cool, guys.
Damn.
Oh.
Nice. Whoa.
Hold that. It's his arm.
Don't say it.
What? Need a hand?
Good one.
Guns aren't really my style.
I liked
We're
it.
getting what's left of it.
This is Russia.
How do you think the secret to taking down Ultron is here? The end of the world began with one man's dream.
I see a suit of armor around the world.
He saw a world of peace. With the Mind Stone, Tony Stark created Ultron. But
The elimination of all life.
From puppet to puppet master, Ultron acquired one thing, an organic body to call his own. One that fused the powers of man, machine, and mind into one. In your universe, the Avengers stole the cradle and used it to create the hero, Vision. But in this universe, Ultron got his wish. With the infinite power of the Mind Stone, Ultron began to lay waste to the planet.
Dang.
We have to.
He's got the nuclear codes. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to do this. I made you for peace. It's evolution. Only a primitive mind would fail to see the distinction, which is why you have to die.
EMP.
Dang.
Fuck. The animation's really good this episode.
Ah! Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Too late. He did it.
Whew. There goes every major city in the world. Like, actually, holy.
Imagine.
At last, peace.
Quiet.
But the age of Ultron was only beginning.
Thanos? Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. There's no way.
God mode.
Everything. There are worlds beyond my own.
I thought he just became Galactus for a second.
Me.
Look at him.
The world needs me.
Oh! Oh!
Holy shit!
Woo! Look at that!
I'm going to bring
What the fudge?
our time to every corner.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, that's like, Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talk about Ragnarok.
my gosh. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Rip. Yeah. What the hell, man? Ego. Oh my gosh! Well, I don't care about him, but still. It's crazy. Zendar is a dead mission anyway. Pretty sure Ultron killed everyone on Zendar. Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel. Or the, no! Yeah.
Listen, Skynet. I've seen the Killer Robot movie, and I gotta say, I really don't think it needs a sequel.
The Terminator.
Damn. Yeah, I guess she can somewhat fight him, being the power of the stones.
Holy shit.
To the core.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no shot.
I already have.
You erase you from the worlds.
Oh my god!
So what happens? Like, what do you do?
It's done. At last.
Peace.
The realization nearly broke the machine. With his mission complete, Ultron was now just a program without a purpose. The victor without a war, sentenced to spend all of eternity alone.
No,
you know he's
here's
there.
you.
Yeah, he knows you're there.
Said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the boundless silence of his universe, Ultron ascended to a previously unattainable level of consciousness. He became aware of another. He became aware of the
Watcher.
I see you.
Look at this!
I told you, the glass universe.
Is beyond my own.
Ah! No, he's gonna kill everything.
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this? If a universe.
Dude, no freaking way.
Even I cannot imagine the horrors that might follow. No, even that machine is not as invincible as it might think. Last hope.
There's two people who have sensed him.
Yeah, and that was like
What are they gonna find?
I know.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the KGB archives.
The KGB has everything? They know how to defeat an interdimensional man who's like spying through galactic mirrors. Rest of your next like 30 years at minimum, trying to like
Fuck that noise,
get
dude.
through.
I mean, you got nothing better to do. The rest of the world's
Oh
dead.
my god.
Gotta go get food in between all this
Yeah.
as well. Like, gotta hide. Ooh, oh yeah.
Guard.
Don't try to make this fun. Nah. My will to live meter is flatlining, okay?
Oh.
Oh, you're so close. The answer is right there.
Don't.
I can show
Arnim
you.
Zola.
I can intervene.
Zola.
I can save the multiverse. And so
He is gonna interfere. We called this.
Yeah. Oh my god. Pop in.
look. Look.
Can he like interfere?
I know, shouldn't he be a...
Pull it over.
It won't happen.
Because there, if a world of unlimited possibilities occurs, there is a world in which the
It's
Watchers
the worst of us.
and everything gets destroyed.
Yeah.
If we want to take down Ultron, we need an AI that can combat his code.
Yes, I know, but it's not here.
It's right there.
Sorry to break it to you. The Death Star plans are not in the main computer.
The answer is right there.
We're gonna find it. It just takes time.
What are we going to avenge?
This is great. They're just gonna delete the
frustrated.
episode
I get it.
I'm
entirely.
not frustrated.
Grab it. Grab it. No way. You did it.
What?
Let's just say you're gonna feel like a real jerk for almost quitting.
Wait, stop it. That, you found it? That was my box.
An Ultron base in Siberia.
Zola, what is that, an acronym?
He's a man, or at least he was, and he is gonna help us wipe out.
I still think the end of
Is
the
that the-
episode will end in their failure.
Is that the Hydra guy?
Yeah,
They did it.
the
They
doctor.
really did it. There's still hope.
You're dead.
Oh my gosh.
I found you. I finally found you.
No freaking way.
So many universes, so much chaos. They need to be silenced.
You do not have to do this. But it's my purpose.
Unbelievable.
Jeepers.
So what does that even mean?
Oh, hello, Fraulein.
Many questions, Fräulein.
We need your help.
Even so, you work for it. You know that I work
A
for.
lot has changed since the last time you were booted up. Hydra's dead. Shield's dead. Actually, pretty much everyone else is dead.
Courtesy of an AI called Ultron.
But I assume you want me to infiltrate his code, dismantle it from the inside.
Did a
Yes.
pretty good number on S.H.I.E.L.D. the same way.
But why, pray tell, would you think that my strategic objectives would ever align with yours?
Because you're the last surviving Zola copy left on Earth. And I've ruined a lot of laptops this way.
Nah, all right. What exactly did you have in mind?
So, you might feel a little poke here, or not. I don't really get how you work.
Download commencing. And as for the mission parameters,
You snag one, plug you in, 90 seconds later, you give the big guy a piece of your mind.
well, he will not be the first genocidal megalomaniac I have had to contend with, yeah?
Oh man.
That's
You
creepy.
gotta poke one of them.
Nice.
Red Guardian, is that his name?
Something like that.
Oh, Predator shit.
So now what?
Got 90 seconds to find out.
Correction. 52 seconds. I have already initiated my signal blast.
Wow. It actually works.
This is gonna go horrible.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Just precaution. If
Yeah.
you're trying to think funny.
Your team building instincts need work.
Yeah. Tell to HR.
Tell that to HR.
Highest connection in 3, 2.
But then what?
Exactly.
Well, that doesn't sound promising.
Zola, better not be messing with us.
I assure you, if I had a life to swear on, I would. The Ultron hive mind appears to be out of range.
Well, that's great. Can you affect the ones near you? If the hive mind's out of range, then who the hell are these things?
Go, go, go!
Yeah, right. Like,
It's gone.
Oh, Clint.
Oh. Explosive dart. Yep. Oh, wow.
It's like a force field.
And they got everything arrows.
It's gonna burst.
whoa. Oh.
Gotta let go.
Clint!
I told you. I don't.
Son of a...
The half lag. Rip, clip, a clipped.
It's just like Infinity War, but opposite. There's your explosive.
Yeah. Going down in fire. Oh,
That's
wow.
a really cool shot.
Woo!
Wow, he just had a nuke arrow.
Yeah, I know.
It's all you now.
No pressure.
Yeah.
We should keep moving. More sentries are likely on their way.
I still don't get it. Why weren't you able to connect to the hive?
It does not appear to be within the observable universe.
Then where is he?
Oh,
So
he's
we-
putting up a fight.
Whoa.
What the hell, man? It's just raw power. Woo!
Oh,
Ah!
yoink.
He's gonna fly right
I
back.
don't understand. This should not be possible.
Yes, it should.
Oh, but anything is possible
Yeah.
in multiverse.
Oh, that's so crazy.
All right, so now he's in there.
We don't know if they're in the right universe.
We ended up in Star
But at
Wars.
least he's inside.
They're at Felucia.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say that. Well, not anymore.
What?
All those worlds, all that suffering, and you just watched.
I swore an oath. I cannot exert my will in the natural order of things. I cannot intervene.
I am the natural order of things. I will bring peace. It is my
So who
purpose.
gives him
You
orders
lack
in life?
the
Yeah.
will.
Will Ultron have to just fight God after this?
No, the anti-spirals.
The anti-spirals?
Whoa!
Wow!
You cannot compute the power of my will.
No way. It's wild.
Oh! Wow!
Whoa.
Yeah, oh my gosh!
Mustafar Hoth!
They're just breaking their dimensions.
What?
Galactus.
Yeah! Oh no!
Yeah, essentially, just eating worlds. What is happening? People are alive.
It's a different dimension.
I know.
A different reality.
It's nice to know.
Steve Rogers, president.
Multiverse at your fingertips, and you spend all your time up there. Wow, isn't this more fun than just watching? To be honest, it's a lot less creepy on your part.
True.
Whoa!
Wakanda.
Dude!
Medieval times. Scrolls.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
The boundaries of the multiverse are irrelevant to beings like you and me. I didn't evolve by staying inside the body.
Shigaraki!
Oh man.
Dip out of there.
What?
Run. Watch. It doesn't matter. From here, I can see everything.
Whoa.
No one can stop me now.
So I wonder if his reach of the gauntlet is now expanded, like outside, like how much more he can do with it now, because he's not like in that realm.
Where is he hiding?
What the fuck is
hell
that?
Is that Doctor
Hey!
Strange, evil man?
I'm out of options.
I mean, he's gonna help him even though he didn't help him.
Choice.
Been there. Been living the dream alone in a prison of my own making ever since.
Oh my god!
This is gas, man.
You ready to break your oath?
You want me to say it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I see now. I need your help.
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh!
All we needed was the Sorcerer Supreme
Yeah.
and the Watcher to work together. And he's just been sitting here all this time. Oh, what a weird...
Oh! What?
Ew.
Part 1.
Damn it!
It'd be actually really cool to do a part 2, like for the finale. And like all whatever we saw is what you guys were wondering what the next like episode was gonna be. Maybe that's all like we have to gather all those people for the big ultimate fight. Like just like the Marvel movies get a big final event, the What If series gets its big final event, the gathering of the universe.
Man, I gotta say, that was the best one, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
The concept was awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot believe our shooting the shit post talk last episode hit so many points in this episode. I don't even remember how we went down the rabbit hole, but we were talking about the idea of like if somebody's so powerful, surely there should be a world in which, or like I think we were talking about like maybe the finale, maybe having the Watcher like play a part.
Yeah. At some point, the Watcher had to do something.
Like it felt like it would make sense, a world in which the Watcher, especially because the tease in Doctor Strange, like him saying, like making contact and saying, "I'm sorry, I can't do anything." Surely there was bound to be a way in which he would have to operate as a part of the world at some point. Like it just made sense with the introduction of the character. I really like what they've been doing with the Watcher.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they would ever like bring him into the MCU. They were like jokingly added in as I think we were talking about before, but
Well, I had mentioned in each episode they keep showing more of his figure.
Yeah, like
that was a good call.
The flesh is like the transparency is like disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at first just 2 eyes, and then he became like a figure. That was wild.
You had mentioned the glass realm?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that too. That was like...
Is that a Doctor Strange thing, or...
No.
Well,
am I thinking of the mirror realm?
Once again, that was me just guessing, because Adam was like, what world does he live in? And I was like, I don't know. He's watching from the glass realm, because I don't even know what the glass realm is, honestly. Like, I don't know how to quantify that. I don't even know what that is in the movies.
The last episode I had mentioned...
I was just guessing.
He looks up at something, but it also, when he's looking at Earth, it's cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tie that into the intro where it shows all the glass pieces.
Well, like, whenever I see him, I think of it... The reason, like, also that I came up with, like, the mirror idea because of Doctor Strange is because even though you see him, like, in the constellations watching, or, like, our characters, like, when Thor and all of them are down on below and he's up in the sky, it doesn't feel like he's in the sky. It feels like he's, like, watching it through a TV. I don't know. That's just how I felt or, like, imagined it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that. And when he cracked through, it was just, like, just a gateway of life between two prisms, really, which is wild.
I loved it. Like, he realized it was happening as it was happening. He was like, and then Ultron realized that there's somebody else. What the hell is happening?
I love that.
Yeah.
So who is that?
And he was still narrating as if he knew the rest of the story.
Yeah. I've seen every possible outcome.
And Ultron's like, what is that?
That was so sick.
But it makes sense, because multiverse is every likelihood. That means every possibility should exist, which means if the Watchers are supposed to watch every world, there should be one, even if we don't see it in the episodes, in which the Watchers all get eliminated by Ultron.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see that. I wanted to see, like, what exists outside the powers of the MCU. And then one day, there's just, like, this ball of light and it just crumbles Ultron because it's, like, the creation god of the Marvel world.
Yeah.
I'm curious, you brought up, like, who does the Watcher answer to? Because, like, he just by him saying, like, I took an oath, to me that makes it seem like there's a role.
There's an order, yeah.
Yeah, there's an order. So, like, but then he was also watching over different dimensions and different universes. So how far does his watching go?
Yeah, who
Are there others?
Who provides the guidelines? The people who provide guidelines, do they even have masters that came before them? Well, that's what I mean. I thought it'd be a cool concept. I don't know if we're going to get it now because things are going at least better than things were at the start of the episode, but I just thought it'd be cool if, like, we see the gods of this world or the creationists of the world.
So would you say that glass realm is like the ending of Loki? It's outside of time and space?
Yeah.
Basically?
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know how to... It's hard because I don't know how to apply these pseudo-ideas.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how widespread Loki's thing happens. And then... Oh, go ahead. Because I even have an idea, like, about the multiverses themselves.
Well, I'm a little confused because, like, yeah, the TVA exists outside of time and space, but as soon as they made the change of Kang the Conqueror and Loki, the TVA changed.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious if that meant that timeline changed, or does that mean that, like, our Loki fell into a different universe? So does the TVA exist in a multiverse itself? Like, there are multiple TVAs, or is it just one?
Yeah.
That's a total sidebar. Just because, I think, like, the Watcher and his dimension are, like, the truest form of being outside of all of time and space.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's why I just always find this idea of what they're trying to do as convoluted.
Oh,
because
sure.
by all accounts of multiple universes, then even if you're outside the universes, there should be a universe in which you can escape the universes, or a world in which the universes don't even exist, or, like, I don't know. The idea just... I know people try to, like, make it make sense. But, like, the idea really doesn't make sense. It's too chaotic of an idea. Like, because Loki... Let's just say Loki's show is, like, I'm sure right now people are going to treat it as canon until it's proven not. But let's say it's not canon, and we are seeing our Loki from our canon world, but now he's in an off-tier, a soft-core version of the MCU, and now all the things he is doing we think are going to influence the movies, but in reality he's just influencing another dimension. A world in which all these infinite worlds exist in another thing over there. We don't even have a name for it, just another thing. But it reflects what we see in the MCU over here. And the X-Men exist in the 20th Century Fox universe over there. And maybe it all can just get crossed up. It's so stupid. But whatever.
I mean, we went to a universe where Cap was president.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean...
He was getting sworn in.
Yeah, he was getting sworn in.
Dude, that's so wild.
I love the shot of, like, he's in
Times
Square.
He changed reality.
And, like, it just became Wakanda. Like, people, the stock images of people just became the Wakandans. Like, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Like, Africa in this universe is in America. Like, geographically, the plates are shifted. And what one person was here, now it's another person who was over here. Over here.
Oh, dude, and right before that, when Ultron chased him out of, like, the glass, like, the Watcher dimension into, like, the Felicia, and he just...
Boom! Gone!
He just...
Oh my god!
Desert!
Yeah, that was lit.
He just wiped away the landscape, like, instantly.
Yeah.
I guess that's funny. It's one thing that's interesting, because, like, it's something that never crossed my mind with Thanos, is, like, you have all those stones, so you really are, like, the most powerful... I mean, you're borderline God. Like, as soon as Ultron got it, he was creating robots out of nothing, and, you know...
Thanos couldn't reverse that?
What?
He didn't have all of them.
He had the Reality Stone, though, so he could have, like, tricked Ultron.
I think he killed him too fast.
Okay.
He killed him too fast to even react. That was crazy. I couldn't believe he killed him in, like, literally 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... That's the Ultron. This is the Ultron I wanted.
Yeah.
Like, not the one we got in the movie.
Yeah.
I will say my one complaint. I'm sorry I have a complaint this episode, even though I love this. I did not like Ultron's voice at all.
Oh, I didn't mind.
I didn't mind it. I think it sounded like...
It was not the same voice actor,
Insert.
but... Yeah, the random... They got a different actor, obviously, but I did like that they at least
James
kept
Spader.
They kept the, like, voice modifying sound that you would hear over James Spader's voice.
Yeah, I
Slash
know.
Vision.
It just felt so different. It felt like such a different character.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everyone, even when they haven't gotten the voice actors, they've all tried to sound as much like... Like, other than the voice effect, they didn't sound at all like the Ultron that we got. I know James Spader has a very distinctive voice, so it's like... That's kind of hard to, like, replicate, but...
I headcanoned, just said it's what we get when Paul Bettany fuses with James Spader, and just went with it.
True.
It's just the third person.
I will say, it literally bothered me for, like, the first 10 seconds, and then the rest of the show I didn't care about it, because it was amazing, so...
They got the mannerisms down pretty quick.
They did, yeah.
I like that.
And I was with... One of you said you were hoping we didn't get, like... We hope he hides the Vision face. One of you said that.
Yeah, even when they showed it, it didn't bother me, though.
Oh, I didn't like him in Vision's body at all. I wish he just had a different form, which he did.
I like that they did adapt to the Ultron. Like, he had to have the Ultron armor on to wear the pieces instead of risking it, like, coming in contact with his, like, other form, the form underneath or something.
So this is a little random, but I'm kind of confused with the previous episode. So at the end of the previous episode...
Ultron just appeared out of a portal. He already had the stones.
And he was going to attack that world or whatever.
Yeah, so he went to that what-if universe.
That's what I was saying.
I think it's different. I think, honestly... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I was like, I don't know if it's... If that, like, is this Ultron the one that exists in that universe that's with Thor, or is that Ultron the one that we were just watching going from... Which wouldn't make sense because the Watcher would then already be aware that he is traveling to different dimensions.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a different Ultron that doesn't ascend.
But the Watcher did say at the end of the last episode, and they lived happily ever after, and then he went, wait, what? And then Ultron appeared.
Well, so that's the thing.
I think that might have been more of a tease to this one then. Unless all of these episodes in the Watcher's mind are all happening at once, so even though we're experiencing them one at a time, it's all happening at the same moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's once again, it's one of these concepts that's like a little out there. So it's like, all right, let's say that Ultron gets defeated. He got defeated this episode. Let's just say he lost this episode against the Watcher. I don't even know how to start to explain this without like spoiling for other shows. But like the concept of the now, like what's happening with Romanoff and Clint Barton, could have easily taken months, and they were waiting on Ultron to like they couldn't connect with him because he wasn't present. So okay. I guess it doesn't apply. Never mind. I don't know how to. It's spoiler for other things we're gonna watch. So I'm just gonna stop because it doesn't make sense. But like okay, what I can say though is the concept of what Ultron is doing and like behaving, I guess, acts outside the laws of the timeline that Clint and Romanoff would be in. Yeah. Like in my mind, where they are outside the prisms shouldn't be a linear time. It should just be the everything, the now. Well, everything exists in the now.
Because they could pop in whenever. They could pop in when a dinosaur's there versus like flying cars.
Yeah, actually, the closest thing that I can say for non-spoilers, it has to do with like the TVA stuff that I was always arguing. If there is a realm outside of the realms, there should not be an issue to go into any, like there shouldn't have to be a worry about fixing time, like because you should have access to Adam from that second, and the second after, and the second after, and all the way back to your birth. Like, the trillions of moments of you.
Mm.
The idea of Romanoff and Clint being able to even have any part in the role doesn't make sense because, like, the time-wise, there's either they win or they lose by the end because they can't have an effect on things outside of time.
Mm.
If Ultron ultimately wins, whatever they're doing just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Because it's just, once again, it's just hard to adapt what I'm saying onto screen. So I guess they try to do their best and act like linear can work with non-linear.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you can't really, like... Because if everything that happens outside of the realms of time has already happened, it's always happening. It hasn't happened yet. It's always... Like, we're going into, like, a realm that's, like, not you're not able to comprehend with, like, our human...
Mind.
Not our mind, but, like, with what we have just, like, in front of us. Like, we can understand the concept, but it's not something you could actually, like, experience.
Or, like, conceptualize accurately.
Yeah. Because, like, if outside of time, there's, let's just say, even in the, like, let's say in IRL, outside of time, there's two interdimensional beings fighting right now, but their fight only lasted 30 seconds. Their fight was happening at the beginning of time and at the end of time. It's always been happening.
So there's only a 50-50. There's only an option in which, like, if we're living, it means the option existed in which we won. That's why we're alive right now.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying at the end of the day is the second that Ultron broke through, if we are to believe that where he broke through is timeless, there shouldn't have been an episode anymore. Yeah. The episode should have ended.
Yeah.
The second he breaks through, and so that's why I guess for the sake of dramatization, they're not revealing what happens, but we have to assume that he loses now because...
Otherwise, everything would be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason we can see Clint and all these events happening and the Wakandans becoming the Americans, blah, 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 is because they will always exist because we get the option in which the Watcher wins by the end. Otherwise, the show is done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, because, like, if he wins, he could then just go to the conception of time, kill it.
Exactly, yeah.
And everything would be over, so then we would all perish
Yeah.
and cease to exist.
Yeah.
This is a great Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool. Great episode.
Should have done it for the movies. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah,
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Like I said, like we said, how complicated is this to explain? Imagine trying to explain this in a 90-minute movie.
Yeah.
Even 120 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I love this particular episode and the ideas that come from it. I love this kind of stuff, but I always love seeing how people, like, interpret these kind of ideas that get implemented into stories. Like, crazy science stuff. I don't know if you guys... ever seen Oblivion with Tom Cruise?
No, and Morgan Freeman.
You have? Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
I freaking love that movie. I feel like there was an era in which Tom Cruise, I know this is, like, random tangent, was, like, non-present in films for, like, a couple years, and then, like, he started to do a bunch of sci-fi stuff out of nowhere, and then the Mission Impossibles became, like, big again, like, they started coming out again. But Oblivion wasn't one of my favorites when, like, he was back on track in Hollywood. Non-spoiler, there is a thing in that movie that's, like, this giant atlas thing that exists in the sky. I would love to watch it with you sometime if you haven't seen it. That looks just like that orb.
That Ultron flies in.
So freaking cool. I love the design of, like, if you ever played No Man's Sky as well, I just love that concept of these, like, monolithic things that just float and they're terrifying.
That's why I was so confused when
Pyramids
you said
in Destiny.
When you said, "Wow, it's like Oblivion," I was like, "Oblivion Gates?" What?
Yeah, no, not Elder
confused.
Not Elder Scrolls. Another great interdimensional series.
Yeah.
The Elder Scrolls. Shout out to anyone who watches us and watched those two things that we mentioned. I love those kind of... I love sci-fi, so this is, like, super catering to me. So...
Yes.
You love Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to see Steins Gate, because I've heard it's, like, all kinds of stuff like this, so...
I don't know shit about Steins Gate.
That's all I know, is it might deal with wild
a
concepts
cell phone
like
and
this.
a microwave. That's all I know.
Ooh. Conspiracy.
The Watcher. We got to see him do some crazy shit.
He, like, had his own...
He had his own armor set.
Yeah. Looked like Thanos's, too.
Yeah, it did. He's
Yeah,
got some crazy fucking powers.
Yeah, he could, like, spirit bomb people. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, he had energy that was able to match the Infinity Stone's shooting strength. Also, when they were going back and forth shooting at each other, the sound effects where it was like, that was so cool to me.
Oh, I loved it when Ultron shot the different colored beams out of his chest. It was like maroon and green.
Yeah, it was like maroon and green or red and green.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I love that concept too. Like, what happens with the Infinity Gauntlet when it is outside of the realm that it came from?
Yeah.
Because that gauntlet is supposed to technically, in my mind, they never explain this in the shows. Well, they never went into detail in the movies about the concept of the multiverse because we just hadn't got there in the MCU. But how far reaching does the gauntlet work if you can change reality? Does it only apply to the movies that we got, or is it interdimensional? And so, like, I wonder, is the thing that tips the iceberg of its power has to do with, like, location? Once you break through the dimension, you have access to others. Does it now become even grander than the idea of what it used to be?
Well, you'd think the Watcher would be more powerful than the Stones. It's now outside of something. I'm just thinking of him as like he's the creator of these universes. And now his stuff is now inside his universe, and it's fucking his shit.
It's contending with him. That's the thing. So that's why I wonder, like, because it's still contendable as an item, are we supposed to believe that it's like on par with the power of people who are interdimensional?
Versus what we saw in Loki, where the Infinity Stones are fucking pointless.
Doesn't make sense!
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Or it's nullified. It's a world in which power can't exist.
Yeah.
But still doesn't make sense.
By the way.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, we could just go down rabbit holes.
I mean, fucking Doctor Strange, too. Doctor Strange came back.
Yeah, I definitely...
From episode 4, I can't wait for that.
We're definitely getting a part 2. I think the finale... For sure. I think the finale is all this. Like, we thought it was, like, teasing different episodes. I think we're getting the zombies coming back. I think the Wakandans and Killmonger coming back. It's not Captain Britain. Captain Carter, or whatever you want to call her.
Captain Carter.
Peggy.
And Spider-Man with the cloak. Party atmosphere Thor is going to save everything.
Well, I feel like it might be a season 2 thing.
True.
I mean, we've gotten introductions from all these characters except for Gamora, who's Thanos' Gamora.
Yeah, personally, season 2 is going to have to fight its damnedest to make me like it more than the episode we just got. Because the concept alone of what we just got from this episode is, like, enough to have a series. But...
Well, that was the one thing that I thought was confusing. I was like, if we have another 9 episodes of this, why are we doing this now? Because the one thing I will say, I will be disappointed if we do this and then we go back to, like, the time that Peter Parker actually wasn't a Spider-Man and it's actually Iron Man. Like, that's like, I don't...
Major cliffhanger.
Like, I'm just not going to want to care about that if that's what we're...
Exactly. Once you get God tier in genre, it's hard to go back to the human concept. Like, things aren't as exciting once you've learned the answers.
Yeah. Like, we started with Peggy becoming a super soldier. That makes sense, and that's a good, like, starting point. And then you end with the god tier interdimensional beings fighting each other. Like, I don't know, man. That's good. This is good. I will say, What If has been a lot better than what I was expecting. I was excited for it, but it's definitely turned out a lot better than what I thought we were going to get.
Truly.
It's everything I was hoping for.
Yeah. Like, I think I said it, like, as early as episode 3, that it's just, like, it definitely blew my expectations. I didn't like the first episode. I still hold true to that. It wasn't my favorite. Everything else has been pretty solid for me. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. If you want to check out some of our shows that we have available on Patreon early, that would be Vinland, JJK, the Visions Star Wars series, as well as Full Metal Alchemist, and we do have a silent voice up there as well. But for the time being, we are gonna punch it. Excelsior. Bah!
Oh, that was nice. RP Stanley. How the fuck did...